All right, what's happening? It's Frank, Everything Black. Glad y'all joined me tonight. Let me get a little music on here. I'm sorry. How y'all doing tonight? I hope y'all doing well. I just come on here tonight to talk to y'all about how I'm going to turn my part-time business into a full-time business. I'm gonna work part-time to make more money than I do on my full-time job. That's what I plan to do this month. Okay? In June, starting in June, I'm gonna work the full-time job and run the part-time business. Okay? Now, if you want to join me on this journey, DM me. Let me get my information down here at the bottom. Give me 1 second. Okay, that's my phone number. Y'all see that? That's my phone number at the bottom. Okay. If you want to do what I'm about to do, call me. All right. My number is at the bottom of this page. Call me. All right. I'm gonna explain this to you. Okay. I'm gonna turn my part-time business into a full-time business. Hold on. Let me get this right. 1 second. Okay, I'm gonna turn my part-time job into a full-time business. And I'm gonna do it while I work my full-time job and make more money than my part-time job. When you say, Frank, how you gonna do that? Let me explain it. Okay. When you work on a job, on my full-time job, I work about 40 hours. Okay. Actually, I work down 70 hours a week. Okay. And on average, I probably do about $2,000 a week. Okay. On average. Okay. So I gotta work real hard on that part-time job, right? Because I spend a lot of time on this full-time job. I work a lot of hours, okay? That's 7 hours. You really don't much have time to do nothing else, right? But I'm a truck driver, so 12 hours. I might work 4 days, 5 days a week. Okay? But I have a couple of days off, maybe 3 days in between time in a week. Okay. But just think the average person don't make as much as I make. Okay? And that's why I'm talking to tonight. I'm trying to help people so I can advance myself, and I want to advance you. Okay? So look at my phone number. If you're tired of living from paycheck to paycheck, just look at my phone number. Call me. Okay? It's 682-804-4395. If you're sick and tired of working probably the next 40 years, because on most jobs you gotta work 40 years to get halfway of where you're trying to go. But there's other ways to make income. Okay? There's other resources out there. And I'm gonna share what you want. Okay. In the next few months, whatever I'm making on this job, which is on average about $2,000 a week, I'm going to make on my part-time job, doing part-time things. Okay? And I want you to make the decision tonight if you want to keep your job, which I suggest you keep your job, because after 90 days, you should be pretty good at your job. After 90 days of training on that one position, you should be able to kind of master that position or be comfortable working it, right? So, I want you to open your mind and look at another way of making money. You can't physically leave your job. You don't have enough time to go do your job, then go to another job. A lot of people do that. They work part-time. Okay? Now, most people on average on part-time jobs make anywhere from $100 to maybe $300 a night. At one time I was doing Uber, I went from $100 to $300 a night. Now that $300 a night, I had to damn near work 12 hours. Okay, that was extra money in the household. Now that means that I had to physically get up and go pick up customers. Okay, I had to physically do that. Now in my part-time business, I don't have to do that. All I have to do is refer customers to go to my store and shop. Okay. Each person that go in my store, on average, I make 50% of their purchase. Okay. So on my job, I have to be there. I have to work there, deliver new trucks or whatever to dealerships. That's basically what I do. And it takes me a day or two, at the most 3 days, to deliver those trucks. Then I fly around the country back home, or I take a rental car back to another location, pick up some more trucks. Okay, that's what I do average. Okay, and I physically have to do that, and sometimes it takes 12 hours to, I'm gonna say 8 to 12 hours to do that in 3 days. Okay. And after those 3 days, I'm probably off or I'm flying somewhere. Okay? But I don't physically be off until I finish the week out. I usually, get home around either Wednesday night or Friday night. Okay? So that takes a lot of time, right? But when I work this part-time job, all I do is refer somebody to go inside of this store, an online store, and they purchase product. Okay. And I get 50% of that. Okay. And then this company also give you a bonus. They have a special bonus called pay subs. So if you get 8, you get $600 in your pocket. You get 10, get $1,200 in your pocket. You get 11, you hook somebody up, that's $2,000 in your pocket. Okay? So, which is harder? Referring a customer or working these hours that I'm working? Okay, now that ain't including, they got other bonuses on top of those bonuses. They got mentoring bonus, they got commissions, then they got product commissions, they got give me 1 second. Now this is on top of that other stuff I've been talking about. I have about 3 or 4 commissions. At least 3 commissions that don't do nothing but enhance what I'm doing. Okay? Now you can come in, you can join me. 8 people you can eat. 10 people you can eat and shop. 11 people and help somebody get 8. You can buy you a steak. I'm not talking about that cheap stuff. I'm talking about $1,000 steak dinner. Or you can knock out your car note for the month with that money. Or you can invest that money. And see, these are repeat customers. Once they get in there, 96% of them buy some more stuff for the next month. So this is a repeat customer. All right? And these people that you're referring also may want to make the money and build a business like you're doing. Okay, if they do on that job, on my job, I'm not gonna ever get rich. I'm not gonna ever get rich on a job. I don't care what job you're on. You're only gonna make so much because you can only do so much money per day. Right? So, if you think smart, you keep referring 90 days, 60, 90 days, 180 days, a whole year. Now, at the end of the year, I'm at around 6 figures, okay? So, I just started this part-time. So, let's say I reach 6 figures by December, okay? I just referring, and I do that very, I work very hard at it, but I don't physically get up and do anything. I just tell somebody, and they tell somebody, and they tell somebody. And next thing you know, let's say you got, within the year, you got probably, let's say, 1,000 people. Some people are making $10,000 a month. You ever thought you could make $10,000 a month by just talking? It's a lot of jobs, not jobs, but it's a lot of opportunities out there where you can make $1,000 a month. You hear a bunch of ladies on my channel, on Facebook, and TikTok, and all these other social media, where these women are making $5,000 to $10,000 a month. You hear someone say, "I make 10, 20." Now this is from them finding customers. They don't actually do no work. You know what I mean? The work is just finding somebody, finding a customer. Just like Coca-Cola. Just like any business, Walmart have people going in there every day shopping, buying stuff, right? But when you go into Walmart, they never have sent you a check. If you refer people to Walmart, you'll never get a check. Now, a friend of mine told me that they do what you call that, what they call that, where you purchase Walmart product, but you have to put that online. You have to refer people to that, right? What they call it? I forgot what they call it. But anyway, you have to refer somebody to go to this website or to go to Walmart website, purchase something through your link, right? And Walmart would give you a percentage of that. Okay. For some reason, I got a brain fart. I'm like, I can't think of what they actually call it, but they do that, right? And you can get paid that way. But I don't know how many customers you're gonna need. And Walmart only gonna pay you a percent. Now, if you come with me, you come to my store, you refer people to my store, you're gonna get paid, I'm gonna get paid. And then if we refer enough people, at least 8, me, you do 8, I do 8, we're gonna get a bonus. And it's called a double bonus, okay? Plus you're gonna get the commission, plus you're gonna get the overall commission on the sales, other mentoring bonuses that come with that. So I'm talking, like I say, very, very good, nice paycheck. Okay. Now you get these paychecks once a month. A mortgage nowadays, or the average rent, is like $2,000 a month. Right? And if you did that, just referring people to the store, right, to your store, because that's basically what it's going to be. And every time they go in there, you bumping 50% of it. And so you got enough customers in there where you bringing in $2,000 to $5,000 a month, right? That's a nice mortgage payment. You can afford a nice home. Just your part-time job is bringing in $2,000 to $5,000. And you're not working those 40, 50 hours a week. And you're doing triple what I'm doing a week. This is part-time money. I've seen some nice stock for $1,000. You just spend $1,000 one time. Back with Microsoft, you spent $1,000 back then when Microsoft was coming up, or Facebook, or Netflix. Netflix is at almost, I thought I saw $1,100 a share. Right, so if you would have bought Netflix at $100 a share, right now at $1,100 a share, you'll be a 6-figure man. Okay, so it's a lot of things you can buy tax liens with this money. Take this $2,000, go buy you some tax liens, and the city will give you a percentage of that tax lien, like 15-16% on top of that dollar. Okay, there's a lot of things you can do with $2,000 a month, 2 to 5. Okay, not only can you pay your house note, but if you make $3,000 a month, maybe $4,000 a month, you can go out and afford you a nice luxury car. And I'm not talking about the cheap cars. I'm talking about the Bentleys, the Lac. I ain't saying no Bentley, but the Lac, a nice luxury car. The Denali, Cadillac, what else out there? The top of the line SUV. Okay? nice. Now, some women want the G-Wagon, okay? I'm pretty sure for about $2,000 a month, you can get you a nice G-Wagon. Okay? These are things that you dream about, some of y'all. Okay? Use that part-time money to cover some of your dreams. Okay? If you want to do this with me, hit me up. My number's down there. Just call me. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about how we're gonna make you, $500 a month to $2,000 a month, to $3,000 a month, unlimited amount of money a month. Okay, it's just up to you what you need, what you want to do. You just need an extra $500 a month. You need to pay. Your car just broke down. You need $1,100. You need $1,000. Okay, we'll put a plan in place for you to get that $1,000. We'll put a plan in place for you to get that $2,000. Just call Frank. So Frank, I'm tired of living paycheck to paycheck. Let's talk, bro. And I'll be happy to sit down with you, talk to you, tell you how we gonna change your life. We're gonna take your part-time job and make it a full-time job by replacing your full-time job with part-time money. We're gonna make as much as you do full-time with this part-time. And then when you do that, you can go, you got a story to tell now. You can say, hey man, I made more money part-time than I make full-time. Would you like to hear my story? That's what you're gonna say. That's what I'm saying to you right now. Call me. That's 682-804-4395. You say, Frank, I'm ready to change my life. Frank, what I need to do. Okay, I'm gonna tell you what you need to do. But when I change your life, I'm gonna change my life. Right? I can't win unless you win. We're gonna work together. We're gonna build a nice business. Okay? And don't ever close your eyes to other business. You need 4 to 5 resources coming in every month. Don't stick to one darn job. Don't stick to one darn career. When you master that career that you're on, and you done made a little money, look for another source of income. Because at any time that one little leg could end, it could dry up. It's a stream. Companies get fired, contracts don't get renewed, then where you at? Right? Put this money up, buy you some real estate, so if you get fired on your job, you still have money coming in. Never close your eyes to other sources of income. Always keep your mind open to make more money as quickly as possible. Get another resource as quickly as possible and master it. Okay. When you struggling on one career, open up your mind to do another career. So while you stuck here, you still got a stream coming over here. And none of this is easy. Working on your job, making a certain amount of money every week is not easy. Thinking about what you can do and what you can't do with that money that you just made, you work, I don't know how many hours to get that pay that you just got. sometimes it's not enough. Something happens. The car breaks down. The kids get hurt. Somebody break their legs. Somebody pass away. Right? You need insurance. You need health insurance. You need life insurance. Right? You need dental care. Right? Don't wait till the last minute. Don't just work one job and call it a day. Don't just be one profession. If you're a doctor, you still need another source of income. You might get sued. You can't work your profession for a while. Get you another source of income. Build another source of income. You dig what I'm saying? Don't stick to one thing. Okay? And a lot of times your friends and your family don't want to see you make it. Okay? They're not going to invest in you. So you have to learn how to sell. You have to learn how to make friends. You know what I'm saying? You have to learn how to influence people, right? I'm learning that, right? You know, I'm learning about the stock market, stuff like that. I'm learning about real estate. You know what I mean? My mind is not closed. I'm learning about how to sell life insurance. I'm learning about how to sell travel. Okay? Things that people want and need, right? And one day I'll be a master of this. Right? And I hope that you become a master of several trades. If you sell cars, you can sell life insurance. All you have to do is become the master of this sale. If you're on your job and you explaining things and you're one of the guys that people go to on the job, then you can also make sales. You can also refer somebody. Don't stick to just one thing. Master one thing, then go to the next. Always keep your mind open for opportunity. I know you focus on that one opportunity. I know you focus on that one career. Okay, I understand that. But you can't close your eyes to opportunity. What if something happens? You gotta have something else coming in if something happens. Okay? While you're healthy, while you can walk, while you can talk, you gotta get everything moving. You got to get the train moving, the resources moving. Okay, once I master this side of the game, I'm gonna get on something else, right? I have enough money to look at other opportunities. You want enough resources to look at other opportunities. But anyway, there's my name and my phone number. If you want to make more money part-time than you do full-time, give me a call and then tell your story. This is Frank. Everything Black. I don't know why that title's up there. Anyway, I'm gonna fix it before the night up. That should be the banner. Anyway, this is Frank, Everything Black. Join me. Don't miss out on another opportunity. Okay? Y'all be blessed. This is Frank, Everything Black. Like, subscribe, share. Have a good night.